However, I understand that this isn't just some crazy tea. It was a crime.
Yeah.
And I've tried to talk about this a million times, and I feel like I never have the right words.
It's been about a week, and when I first found out about this, I fell to my knees and yelled to the heavens, this can't be true. Well, I didn't actually, but that's how people are acting online right now. Tana Mongeau claims she hooked up with Cody Ko when she was 17. Cody Ko is a comedian. He's been making comedy videos since the Vine days. Then he moved over to YouTube and he started doing a lot of reaction videos. Now he kind of just reacts to cut, and he has a few podcasts that are under the umbrella of his company, Tiny Meat Gang, which you're gonna find out might be more true than you think. And Tana Mongeau, you might know her now, but before she used to be a storytime YouTuber. That's how she got popular. She's 25 now, but she's been doing it since 2017 or maybe earlier. So Tana has a podcast called The Cancel Podcast, and on that podcast 5 months ago, she made a couple comments that people were like, wait a second.
That's not correct. I know now. I was 17 at the time, 18. Like, that's not what you do, but at the time it was just like, oh, you think I'm this and you're treating me and calling me all these names and treating me really horribly and like using me for a lot of money and like,
if you're gonna say I'm cheating, okay, I'm gonna cheat.
And it's like, if you're using me for mad money and making me buy hella shit for you and like, you know, forcing me to fly out to you just to be like super emotionally and like psychotically abusive, like shit, okay, bet. And so I started kind of hooking up with other people. Shout out JC Kalen, shout out Cody Ko.
Don't.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
delete both of those.
So when she was 17 or 18, she was hooking up. Shout out to Cody Ko.
Shout out JC Kalen, shout out Cody Ko.
But that was a small deleted clip that people probably don't remember. And they didn't remember it until recently when Tana was going on her live tour. And she said this during a Q&A. Apparently during this live tour, there isn't supposed to be anyone using their phones and filming, but they didn't take the people's phones away. So obviously people are going to record.
Smallest dick that you've been with. Stop asking me this. I can't. Cody Ko.
You hear that? Actually, wait, I think I have another camera angle here.
Who's the smallest dick you've ever had sex with? Oh my god, no one look at me. Cody Ko.
Should anyone be surprised? He's the Tiny Meat Gang. But then she goes on to say,
I can say that. I was literally 17. I can say that. What? Sorry.
I can say that because I was 17. 17!
I can say that. I was literally 17.
Cody Ko was 25 and she was 17. Cody Ko was fresh out of Duke University.
It's good. I went to Duke.
And she was just going into her final year of high school.
I was literally 17.
Well, people started doing some digging. And they started to find some of the old videos that Cody Ko and Tana Mongeau used to do. What is this, 8 years ago? People have been commenting recently. This aged like milk. Look how young she is. What are you doing?
What's up, guys? It's Tana Mongeau, and I'm here with Tana.
I went to Duke.
She's under 18 here, bruv. Yikes. I love these new comments. Like 6 days ago, I'm like really small. This aged beautifully.
I can barely see myself. I'm like really small. I'm like really small. I'm like really small. I'm like really small. But I'm still so like compelled by myself on that screen.
What the frick? What?
Teach me some slang. Teach me some teen
Okay,
slang.
well, I was gonna like write it
Alright, so
down.
I'm way too old to be on YouTube. Obviously.
Same. I mean, I turned 30 really soon, and it's just kind of like the end of my career, you know?
He said, teach me some teen slang?
Teach me some teen
Okay,
slang.
well, I was
The fact that he said, teach me some teen slang, and they still hooked up.
I hooked up with Cody Ko when I was 17 and he was 25. Yeah, it happened.
It's really interesting the things that people will dig up and find. But recently, I've noticed, or other people have noticed, that you can't even say Tana Mongeau's name in Cody Ko's comment section anymore. Cody Ko filters Tana's name from comments. I was wondering how he's ignoring the backlash. If you think he's going to apologize, you're crazy. He does not care at all. He's doing the David Dobrik approach. Just sweep it under the rug and hopefully everybody forgets. He's completely ignoring it. You can't say Tana's name in his comment section, but you also can't say her name on Cody Ko's Reddit page. Anytime anyone mentions anything about the Tana situation, your post is locked within an hour. He's really trying to sweep it under the rug. Absolute scumbag. Nothing about Tana Mongeau. Interesting.
A while ago where I think I said something about it online and it was starting to surface, and he texted me like, are we good? And was like, I said yeah, and like he was like, my wedding's coming up, like yada yada yada, and I was like,
fuck.
And then now it's like all these Reddit threads, like if my name's on any thread, it's all getting deleted. Like I know it's just a weird fucking fucked up situation.
But somebody did post this and they tried to get around it. by not using her name. Hey y'all, I tried posting before, but I think I got taken down for drama. I'd like this post to be left up so we can all discuss the accusations. I love Cody Ko, and I've been watching him as long as I can remember. Every video. However, now there is news about some controversy. Wow, they're framing this so diplomatically. No names. I'd love to hear other Cody fans' opinions on this. And to the mods, stop taking down posts about this and saying it's drama. Let me know your thoughts. Cody Ko hasn't said anything. He's keeping it very tight-lipped, obviously. But Tana has talked about it again, and I think this time on Trisha Paytas' podcast. This is a new clip that I haven't seen before. First, she talks about the tiny meat comment that she made.
I'm the smallest man who ever lived. Like, think about that. Like, that's the craziest thing to call someone, and it's just so good.
You could do a remix to that with your recent scandal.
I might. Oh my God.
The follow-up.
It's like they call themselves Tiny Meat Gang. And everyone's mad at me.
Yeah.
And then she talks about how it was a traumatizing time, and for some reason, nobody's believing her.
First, talking about like trauma, and I don't know if you do this. I wonder if you relate to this, but like, there's a lot of things I look back on that I think would maybe traumatize. I love how serious we just got.
Yeah, I know.
That like would maybe traumatize the average person more, but you've been through things that are so much more detrimental that you can kind of look back at these things and they don't really feel traumatizing. Like, and that was kind of the situation I was in and like my perspective on it. But then I was like, but at the same time, like if I had a 17-year-old daughter or a little sister or something, like I would kill.
Yeah. The reason people aren't believing her is because it's Cody Ko. People love Cody Ko.
The thing that was actually really heartbreaking to me and kind of crazy to me is after it started going viral, like seeing so many people like not believing me and being like, it's Tana, so who cares? It's this. And then I just started to feel bad for so many other girls who maybe look up to me and want to speak their truth and then see the way people like just don't believe people. And it's like, I've never really, I've always had people not believe like things, but I don't know why this one just like hits different.
He's the golden child of YouTube. Like, how many button episodes can you really do before it's enough is enough, you know? But no, people love it. Millions of views every time.
And when you're coming for someone or just telling the truth about someone, I don't even want to say coming for someone.
Right.
When you're telling the truth about someone and they're a well-liked person versus a not well-liked person.
Yeah.
Because it's like when they're not a well-liked person, like everyone's like, they're so down to get on that bandwagon and be like, them. But like if you're saying like, something happened with a well-liked person, it's crazy the way it can be like
They
received.
stand.
Exactly what I said. It's gotten so bad that Tana has even gotten death threats.
Yeah. Even just in my real life, like if I'm just chilling with you, I'll say the most traumatizing and like crack a joke, and that's just always A, how I've coped, but B, just how I am about a lot of things. I'm a pretty unserious person, and I think in serious situations that like bites me in the ass because then it's like, you know what I mean? Like, why were you joking about it on stage in Sacramento, California, Tana?
That's basically it for now. That's all the information that I know about.
I've tried to talk about this a million times, and I feel like I never have the right words. I mean, either he's going to deny it or admit to it. Like, there's no real, like, further. And, like, I'm not seeking an apology. I'm not, you know.
It's good. I went to Duke.